good friend of mine, was in an ATV accident in the desert. He had was going 40 miles an hour, and it turned, and so he fell on his backside and the back of his tailbone. And when I saw him, it was 5 weeks later. He still had a huge hematoma, the size of a baseball, on the one side of his backside, and he had had that for 5 weeks. Couldn't wear anything other than athletic shorts. He had to sleep on his stomach. Anytime anything touched it, it would send shooting pains. And so he thought he was doing me a favor by coming over and trying the laser, and I just smiled and said, okay. And so I had 2 lasers, so I put the 2 lasers on the bump. And I changed it to a couple of different settings, but when I had it on Pleo, he says to me, you know, I have to tell you what just happened. Said, the bump itself started getting a heartbeat, and it just had a throbbing all by itself. And then all of a sudden it just went shoo, and it just deflated. He goes, I could feel the fluid going back into my body, and he's like, I just felt it deflating. And sure enough, when I got off the table and felt the bump, it was 85% gone. And so he calls me the next morning. He's just like, I have no pain. I slept on my back for the first time in 5 weeks. I wore jeans for the first time in 5 weeks because I thought I was doing you a favor, but it was the other way around. So it's a cool story.